Have you ever visited a place and felt like something you couldn't explain? Maybe it's small streets, an old house, and a quiet beach, mountain, or even a small neighborhood. You may have been there once, but somehow that place stays in your heart. That's what we call an emotional connection to a place. Sometimes we don't love a place because it's beautiful. We love it because of what we felt there. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe you remember being young and walking through the same streets. Maybe you remember spending time with people you love. Maybe you experience an important moment there, a beginning, a goodbye, a dream, or even a difficult chapter of yourself. Years can pass, people can change, and life can take you somewhere completely different. But when you return to a place, something happens. You suddenly remember the smell of an air, the sound of surroundings, the road you used to walk on, the view you took used to look at. Even smallest details can bring back memories you thought you had forgotten. And sometimes you don't even know why you miss that place. You just do. Maybe you're not actually missing the place. Maybe you're missing the person you were you were when you were there. That's when certain places can make us emotional. A place can become connected to a chapter of yourself or your life. For for some people, it's their childhood home. For others, it's the town where they grew up, the school they attended, the place where they first work, or somehow or somewhere they used to visit with someone special. And sometimes it's a place where never live in at all. We simply visit um, and feel peaceful. Have Have you tried travel somewhere and thought that you don't know why, but I want to go back there? Maybe that maybe the place gives you something everyday life doesn't. Maybe it's quiet. Maybe it's simple. Maybe you feel there, free there, or it's like freedom for you, and that's something special because not every place has to become your permanent home to or become home part of your story. That place are temporary, but that memories they give us can last forever. That's why sometimes we return, not because we need to, but because our heart wants to remember. We take the same road and we look at the same view. We visit the same place, and for a few minutes, it feels like time's to stop. But eventually, we have to leave again, and that's okay because memories don't disappear just because you leave a place. You carry them with you. So if there's a place you deeply love, don't be embarrassed by that feeling. Maybe that place means something to you that words can't fully explain. Maybe it reminds you of who you are, who you were, and maybe it gives you peace, or maybe it's simple make you feel like you're home, even when you're far away from home. And in addition to that, some places are not just locations of map; they become part of who we are.